How's it going, everybody? So we had a little bit of a different video planned for today, but yeah, I need to post a video every Friday and I ran out of time, okay? Frankly, I ran out of fucking time. The video, I want it to be good. There's many points I'm trying to make. There's fucking clips that I still have to go get, and I was just caught slipping, okay? The video's not fucking done, so this is going to be your video for today. So thanks to the member of our Discord, Growling Arachnid, we have some content to react to for today, and I'm not panicking thinking, what the fuck video am I going to post? So if you want to be like Arachnid and have me react to something, join the fucking Discord. It's that simple. But until then, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, we're taking an autism test. No, just kidding. That's tonight's content. Today we will be taking the ChudWokeValue test. What the fuck did I just say? I have no idea. So let's just save ourselves some time and read the description. The ChudWokeValue test is kind of fucking stupid. Well, we're off to a great start. The ChudWokeValue test is kind of fucking stupid, and at the end of the quiz, your answers will be displayed on a compass. Very interesting. It feels like a more autistic political compass. It is modeled off of the Shapley's value test, which it itself is modeled off of the 8 values test. Now, I've heard of the 8 values test, but I have no fucking idea what the Shapley's value test is. I'm just going to own that right now. Secondary, the question is why? Why does this exist? Autism. Well, there we go. I guess it is an autism test. It's not going to be later content after all. Secondly, this is an attempt to put some science behind a chart that was made between me and some friends. All right, fair enough. This is just some autistic shit done in a Discord server. I'm down with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. We got question number 1. You'll be... We can't even fucking talk. We can't talk, guys. Okay, so we're back at the computer. I honestly stepped away from earlier because I had some other shit I needed to get done. Okay, so previous to this, it just basically said that this is a fucking quiz and you're going to proceed with a series of statements, and I chose sorted because I'm a woke cuck. That's why I chose sorted, because the two options was, did I want to do sorted or unsorted? And you know what, we're doing it sorted because I don't want to lie. Okay, I have OCD. I don't want to lie. Okay, question 1. Deportation is legitimate even if no crime other than overstaying a visa was committed. See, this is where it separates the men from the boys. I'm gonna have to say strongly agree. Yeah, yeah, you hold the right to deport motherfuckers. Now, would I deport them? I don't know, but yeah, you're definitely gonna have to deport the motherfuckers. So I would strongly agreed. It's acceptable to make fun of someone based on their identity. It's not okay, but people are going to fucking do it, and it's just a natural part of life. So we're gonna go neutral. All right, we're going neutral with that one. My partner is the same race as me. I am single, a different race. I mean, if we're going off of skin complexion, we're definitely white as fuck, like the fucking Holy Ghost. So, you know what? We're going same race. There's racial inequality in society, disadvantaging certain groups, and we should address it. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, there's definitely some racial inequality that is disenfranchising certain groups, so we're gonna go strongly agree. Which one do I prefer? City, suburbs, or countryside? It comes down to how much money that I have, like, realistically. I really like cities, like fucking New York City, Seattle, shit like that. It's fucking beautiful. I despise the suburbs. The suburbs is, just an abortion of how people live their lives. It's just fucking awful. I hate the suburbs. And the countryside, yeah, it's lit. Like some fucking, farm, shit like that. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna go city, though. We're going city. We shouldn't expose children to gay or trans people until they're older. Yeah, it's like we hold gay people off for their entire fucking life, and then when they turn 16, we just send them to gay world, okay? We send them to fucking, San Francisco for the first time, and they get to experience what a queer person is like. We're going to disagree with this one. The death penalty should exist for certain crimes. Absolutely! Absolutely! I'm a very large capital punishment enjoyer, okay? Now, there's the issue of, can the state really make sure that you're a bad guy that deserves to die? No, there's going to be some times, there's going to be some mistakes and shit like that, but you know what? I think we need more capital punishment, not less, okay? My opinion is we should be getting those motherfuckers that touch kids, okay? I think Epstein, he should have been up for electric chair. Men should hold a position of power over women in society. We just naturally do. Disagree. Moving on. I celebrate or I strongly support Pride Month. Personally, not necessarily. Like, yeah, sure. It's Pride Month, you know. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Hi, happy Pride Month. But I'm not like a huge Pride guy. I kind of don't like the fucking kink at Pride and shit like that. It's kind of fucking weird and degenerate. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I support Pride. We're gonna go agree. I support Pride. Let's do it. Okay, so next question. I am active religious. I am religious but rarely active. I am agnostic, or I am an atheist, or other. Which one is it? Am I an atheist or am I other? Well, actually, I'm agnostic. That's what we're going with today. Borders and nations should be abolished. I mean, yes, ideally, like, we've all watched Star Trek. That's how it is in fucking Star Trek, right? There's just, it's one planet. We're all under one planet. We all have fucking space communism, and it's based, right? But the issue is, today, Russia exists, fucking China exists, Iran exists, and as long as fucking Iran and Israel exist, they're not going to be in the same fucking country, and we're not going to abolish the borders tomorrow, alright? I hate to tell you, but I am going to strongly agree with this one, because frankly, we all want Star Trek, okay? That's the future that we want. We all want fucking automated space gay communism. That's just a fucking fact. It is immoral for another country to invade and or claim land for its resources. No, it's neutral. The act itself of just, you know, running in, declaring land and shit like that, no, it's neutral, you know? I would take land from the Nazis. Who wouldn't take land from the fucking Nazis, right? Now the problem is, saying taking land from the Nazis, that's objective, because sometimes Ukrainians, you know, Ukrainians in the eyes of Russians, those guys could be Nazis. So, it's a delicate game we have to play, but it's a neutral reality when you're really talking about it. Like, is it moral? Well, no, it's probably not. It's neutral. Like, yeah, we're just not going to talk about it past this point. Okay, so unironically, looking at this kind of hurts my brain. So, only men only. Okay, men only. I have not a man / none of those, man bun to short to medium top. The fuck? My dyslexia doesn't like any of this. Okay, I don't like any of this. I'm just going none of those. Telling somebody to kill themselves crossing a line. Telling somebody to kill themselves crosses a line. That's what I tried to say. We're just going to go neutral, and I'm not going to explain why. We should end programs that support diversity, equity, and inclusion in businesses and government. No, like, this shit... There's nothing wrong with it, okay? We all need a little bit of diversity, equity, and inclusion, okay? I strongly disagree with this. To eat meat is morally wrong, okay? Tell that to your mom. Okay, so I obviously went with strongly disagree on the is eating meat fucking morally bad. Like, no, I eat steak all the fucking time. Either way, with this... No one is illegal on stolen land. I fucking hate this argument. What the fuck is stolen land, okay? All land is stolen in a way, but no, this is just fucking stupid. This is lefty garbage, okay? Strongly disagree. Homosexuality is against my values. No, in fact, it's pro my values, because I actually stand for fucking freedom of speech and the First Amendment and our freedoms and everything like that. And you know what? There was a time where you would be arrested for sodomy. So, in my opinion, there is nothing more free than shoving something in your ass. So if you're a true patriot, go fuck yourself in the ass right now. I put pronouns in my bio. I think I did put pronouns in my Twitter bio, if I'm not mistaken. So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be neutral in this. I'm neutral on pronouns in the bio because I don't use them often, but there has been times I do use pronouns. So yeah, we're going neutral. Men only. How much of the domestic labor, childcare, cooking, and cleaning do you do in your relationship? I don't want to say half, because it's nowhere near half, because frankly, I'm the only person that works, you know, fucking stay-at-home wife, right? I'm the fucking breadwinner, so no, it's not like, it's not half and half, I'm gonna be honest, it's definitely not half and half, it's a bit, it's a little bit, I would say it's like in between half and a little bit. I do like 35% in my house, right? It's not a fuck ton, like I could definitely do more, but like, you know, I cleaned up today, and I do the dishes, and I hold my own, and you know, I spend time with the fucking kids, and I do diapers and bath times and shit like that. So yeah, I think I'm doing a good amount, like, especially compared to other motherfuckers. I followed the health advice and mask recommendations during COVID. Honestly, I didn't. Like, especially when I was working in a warehouse running. No, I didn't abide by COVID policies, really. I don't think most people did. I'm going to be honest. Most people didn't give a fuck about COVID policy, especially in my area. So, I'm actually going to have to... So, I guess in a grocery store, I would be wearing a mask, but in my job, no, I was infecting motherfuckers left and right. So, we're going neutral with this one. I like anime. I'm neutral with anime. Online harassment or cancellation is a serious issue. It can be a serious issue because there's some fucking psychos out here. So, again, we're going neutral. The family is the most important unit in society. Yeah, I would go with that. Yeah, we're going strongly agree with this one. How many genders are there? There's definitely two, okay? There's definitely two. So, we're just going with two, okay? That's simple number. We should keep all sovereignty at a national level rather than granting powers to organizations like the EU or UN. No, because I want Star Trek, okay? Yeah, like, legitimately, I want Star Trek. EU is how you get to Star Trek, okay? We want to be one big fucking planet, space gate communism. That's what we want, okay? So, no, we're going strongly disagree. Fundamentally, our society is sexist and patriarchal, and this is a bad thing. No, I wouldn't say, like... No, I'm just strongly disagreeing with this. I hate every bit of this. This is just libtard, retard bullshit, okay? We need to just drop this. Saying shit like this literally sets society back over a decade. I support reparations for slavery and or colonialism. Yeah, sure, yeah, strongly agree. I'm fine with reparations. I don't see any problem with it. Women only. Finally, I get a fucking easy answer, you see, because I'm not a woman, so we just get to answer not a woman, and it's that simple. The family should be abolished. What kind of fucking George Soros neo-Marxism is this kind of shit? No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Strongly disagree. It's good when companies publicly support progressive social causes. No, it's indifferent, okay? Nobody gives a fuck if the Bounty Paper Towels has a pride flag, okay? No one gives a fuck about Pride Month or Bounty Paper Towels, so... No, it's neutral. No one cares. Okay, alright, so what do we got? Women only. Okay, fuck yeah. Yeah, so another free answer. Yep, not a woman. Not a woman. Let's go. My hair is dyed. Not in a few years, okay? My hair used to be dyed. Like, before I grew my hair out, yeah, I would have my fucking hair long all the time. But right now, no. No, we have no hair dye, alright? We're doing fucking based. We're doing good. No hair dye. People should be treated equally regardless of race, gender, or creed. Yeah, like the Martin Luther King shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. Everybody should always be treated based on, the character of their person and less what the fuck skin tone or gender you are. Yeah, I can agree with that. Non-binary people only. Fuck yeah, I'm not non-binary. Easy, free answer. It's acceptable to make fun of somebody based on their appearance. Abso-fucking-lutely. People make fun of me based on my appearance all the fucking time. You gotta get used to it. People are gonna say you look fucking funny looking and you're ugly and you're dog shit and you're gonna have to live with that. I hate to tell you. You have to fucking live with that. Strongly agree. Countries such as the US and Australia should give back a percentage of their land, particularly important sites and lands agreed upon in treaties back to native people. No. No, I don't want to give anything back to native people. We took it fair and square. I hate to tell you. The reservations that they have, shit like that, yeah, we should leave it there. We should let them keep the shit that they have, but, if in the center of your town was an old fucking tiki that was made by a Native American tribe, I hate to tell you, that belongs to the white people now. You're not getting that back. It is a state's right to enforce unity of culture and language. That sounds kind of fashy, I'm not gonna lie. Just the way that this is worded sounds kind of fashy, so I'm actually gonna go disagree with this one. Not strongly disagree, but we are going to disagree with this one. Parents should hold absolute power over their children as they are older and have more experience. The very weird way that this question is worded, like, yes, and like, in theory, a parent should always have power over their child, but, like, what if I'm fucking 19, right? If I'm 19 and my dad's still trying to tell me what the fuck to do, I'm telling my dad he can go fuck himself. So, I'm going neutral with this one. This is a very neutral answer for me. I'm not sure why. It's honestly because of, like, the 19-year-old situation. There's a lot that needs to be explained in this question, so I'm just going neutral with this one. Gender is a social construct and not a natural state of affairs. Don't get me wrong, we've all seen the butch lesbian in high school, right? Like, we've all seen this. We've all bared presence to this. That being said, yeah, no, gender just happens, okay? Strongly disagree, alright? We're just going strongly disagree with this one. Should gender be abolished? The fucking communists really have us with this one. They're trying to abolish gender. Absolutely not, okay? Strongly disagree. My people or country should apologize for crimes or wrongdoings our ancestors have committed. I mean, I support reparations, but, like, past reparations of giving, like, a few $1 million, no, I disagree with that. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I read contemporary philosophers. Yeah, I read some, contemporary philosophy, you could say. Strongly agree. It's acceptable to make fun of generalized groups. Yeah, you can make fun of a group, I guess, if I'm understanding this correctly. Yeah, just... You can make fun of groups, you can make fun of the fucking brony fandom, or the fucking Harry Potter fandom, or the conservatives, because they're just a bunch of fucking conservatards. You can do that, fuck the Trumples. There are words or phrases people should be socially punished for using. Yeah, I guess so. I'm going neutral with this one because, you know, there are times where you could tell someone you should end your existence, and they could be a 8-year-old girl with cancer, and that could be pretty fucked up. So yeah, maybe you should face some consequences for some things. I'll give you that. We're going neutral. I am fine with the police and government forces using violence against unarmed civilians. Yeah, in theory. Yeah, like, just because you're unarmed doesn't mean you're not an asshole, so, we're going neutral with this one. I am publicly out as LGBT. Yes, I am. I am the B, in fact. I am the B in LGBT, so, you know, I have done the glug-glug in the back of a bathroom stall, you know, that... I know the glug-glug, that's all I'm saying. Strongly agree. People describe me as judgmental, abrasive, or none of the above. People describe me as both, funny enough, so, I think we're going to go abrasive for this time. We're going very abrasive. That's how I'm feeling. Abortion should be legal in all circumstances. Not even my wife actually agrees with this. My wife, she is very much, pro-choice, you know, all the good shit like that. But no, even me and my wife, we say that, like, final trimester abortions, that's probably fucking murder, I'm not gonna lie. So, we're actually, I'm going neutral on this one. A strong hierarchy is desirable in society. We're going neutral with this one because a strong hierarchy is just going to happen in society. There's nothing you can, like, you can do to change that. It's just, that's how it works, okay? That's how the fucking cookie crumbles. Okay, so we got a man-only question. I have... no female friends. I have a female friend online. I have one female friend in real life. I have multiple female friends in real life. I have multiple female friends in real life. I don't know how the fuck this happened. I don't know how I keep managing this, but multiple female friends in real life. Can you fucking believe that? I have compared real life political events to mainstream media such as Star Wars, anime, or Harry Potter. Yeah, I've done this. Yeah, I'm guilty of this. Strongly agree I'm guilty of this. I respect people's neo-pronouns or Zener genders. No, I don't. Okay, I think this shit is retarded, okay? I think this is the downfall of fucking society, and this is the real reason why people are transphobic, okay? I don't respect this. Strongly disagree. I am attending or have attended a prestigious school, a regular college, a trade school. I have not, nor am I attending college, or not sure, none of the above. Yeah, so I haven't done any of this, so we're going none of the above, okay? Non-sure, okay? I don't know, I'm retarded. We don't know, we're playing dumb with this one. I am waiting until marriage for sex. Not only did I not wait until marriage, that was very much long before marriage. Almost like almost a decade before marriage. Jesus fucking Christ, I probably should have. Oh my fucking god. The anxiety that I feel, the amount of times I think about the nuts that were busted unprotected. Races are scientific reality. Yeah, I guess so. Like, it's just a factual statement that my friend has more melanin than me, so, yeah. Yeah, races are just, they're just scientific reality. Identity groups such as race, gender, and disability are more significant divisions than economic class. They definitely can be. They definitely can be more significant dividers. But we're going neutral with this one. I'm feeling pretty neutral with this one. Fuck yeah, a non-binary question. We're not non-binary. We got a free one again, boys. Transgender people are the gender they say they are. Yeah, sure, I can grant you that as long as the transgender person is actually suffering from gender dysphoria, but if they're one of these fucking Tumblr freaks that are saying, I don't have gender dysphoria and I'm trans, no, you're not what you say you are, and frankly, I'm not going to... I just think you're lying, okay? I hate to tell you, I think you're fucking lying. I like offending people, and I intentionally say provocative things. Actually, yes, that's literally what this video is. Thank you. Yes, strongly agree. I support doing land acknowledgements. Personally, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care, okay? Neutral. Okay, fuck yeah, excellent. We got another free one. This is women only. I'm not a woman, okay? Just despite what you may think, I was born with a penis, okay? I'm not one of these people, okay? I'm not a... Animals deserve certain universal rights. Yeah, they deserve the universal right of, a fucking... just a quick... you know, quick painless death, you know, that's the right that I'm going to grant them, abso-fucking-lutely. Neo-pronouns and xenogenders aren't a legitimate thing. Yeah, I would agree with this. They're not a legitimate thing. In fact, I would say they're literally the reason why most people are fucking anti-trans right now. Like, yeah, they're just... they're damaging to the entire LGBT movement. So sadly, because the LGBT movement doesn't want to use common sense, I'm gonna have to go strongly agree that this shit is not legitimate whatsoever. I think it's particularly offensive for people to say slurs. Yeah, it can be. So we're going neutral with this one. It definitely can be really fucking bad, or, You know, it could be funny. There could be times where you and your gay friends are calling each other a certain F slur, and it's a good time, so we're going neutral. Within my political movement, company, or social group, we should elevate voices from marginalized identity groups. No. No, I don't care. Like, you could be black, you could be Jewish, you could be trans, you could be facing all of the fucking hate in the world. That's not a reason for me to elevate you personally. The way I'm going to elevate you and help you out is I'm going to treat you like a normal fucking person, the same way I would treat somebody that looks like me, right? We don't need to elevate you. In fact, elevating you, the only thing we're elevating you is we're putting a fucking target on your head because the people who hate you are going to now go after you, okay? I'm using you as a fucking human shield like a moss. That's the only thing I'm doing. I shouldn't be elevating someone's voice. I should be equalizing them with myself to where we stand together. You know, that's the way I look at this. So, no, I'm going to strongly disagree with this one. Many of the colonized benefited from colonialism. Yeah, sure. Fucking the Indians, they love the Trail of Tears. Abso-fucking-lutely. No, this is a retarded answer. Strongly disagree. Whatever else you may think of him, Donald Trump should be recognized as a very funny man. Yeah, I can agree with this. Donald Trump is fucking hilarious, man. Even when he was making fun of the retarded autistic guy, that shit was it was kind of fucking funny, okay? Donald Trump has a way with words. You want to listen to him. He has that fucking charisma about him. So yeah, I'll agree with this. Donald Trump is insanely fucking funny. Strongly agree. The presence of another culture is no threat to my own. Yeah, I'll agree with this. I don't even have a culture, okay? So I'm happy with the Indians and Hispanics and the Middle Easterners. I'm happy with all these guys, okay? I want them to come over because every time they come over, you have an American guy in California that creates Taco Bell, and I love Taco Bell, okay? We need more races. We need to... America doesn't have a culture is the thing you need to understand. America is like water, so... Basically, every other country, their culture is like culture extract, right? Like, there's too much Mexican in Mexico, right? So you take the water of America and you dilute that shit down, okay? So, no. American culture is, by definition, stealing from other people's culture and watering that shit down. So that's no threat to mine at all. In fact, it is literally the reason why my culture exists. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally at the last fucking question. I have been doing this for an hour now, so, yeah, this kind of fucking blow. No, actually longer than an hour. Either way, we're almost done, okay? If entertainment media or commercials have a certain identity makeup, whether that's a lack of diversity or forced diversity, that upsets me. No, I don't care. I really don't give a fuck, okay? You can make all of the Little Mermaids black, I'm not gonna care. You can make them all white, I'm not gonna care. You can make them all fucking Chinese, okay? I will care because fuck the CCP. So, we're just gonna go strongly disagree with this one. I could actually, I could give two fucks. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You finally got your answer. I am a fucking Chad, alright? I am a bona fide Giga Chad. So yeah, go tell your mom, okay? I'll be over later. But until then, like and subscribe, join the Discord, okay? Join the fucking Discord. We need you, okay? This entire video wouldn't exist without the Discord. So, join the Discord. I'm a bona fide Chad signing out. And until next time, I'm gonna go fuck your mom.